I was after the day the day I after the day of after third day of that crash. It was less than a month. Uh, I,
Mhm.
I was diagnosed with osteoporosis. Osteoporosis, and I I couldn't walk properly. I still cannot walk properly. I cannot. Before, I used to have a passion of motorbike riding.
Mhm.
But now I cannot ride properly. My back is devastated.
Mhm.
And you know that when you go to ball, you have to rotate your hand, right? You have to
Right.
rotate your hand. I just cannot rotate it. My shoulder feels like someone is pulling me back from behind. And then I started to discuss it to, to various doctors, and the nightmares started from there.
I'm curious to your story and everything. It's a tragic situation. I can feel what you're going through. I've been going through it myself for the past 4 years. So, having said that, man, we typically start off like this. Can you kind of give me a rundown on what your life was like before you ended up getting post-finasteride syndrome?
My life was great. Actually, there was no worry. I mean, I was a cricketer. I used to play cricket, and I was not a pro lifter, but I was a moderate lifter. And it's like I could bench 80 kilos. I could squat 70 to 80 kilos. I could deadlift 120 kilos easily.
Yeah.
But now it's been 1 year. I'm
Hmm.
crashed, and I remained almost 8 months of from the crash. I remained bedbound,
Hmm.
and I had to use stick to walk. And it's like my whole body is disrupted. It's just
Hmm.
it. My sex drive is deleted from me and led me to infertility,
Hmm.
and my whole joints cracks. I mean, it it was way worse. It was way worse before a month. It's not still good, but I I don't need stick to walk anymore. I mean,
Hmm.
stick.
Hmm.
So that's it. Look at my muscle. It's just puffy. It's
Yeah.
it's just squishy right now. And
Yeah.
and uh, since the crash, I haven't slept more than couple of hours. You know,
Hmm. Hmm.
and I cannot I cannot think properly. And maybe you can understand that I'm having slurry speech.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to decide word to what what I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
You have to decide. Before this, I could easily explain what is going what's going on with me, or what's have to say. But now I just I just I'm just struggling to find words.
Yeah.
And actually, I heard about this drug on 2020. This drug
Hmm.
was introduced to me on 2020.
Hmm.
Uh, I was scrolling. That time I was having hair fall.
Hmm.
So I was having anxiety because of this. Why at such a young age I had to be bald, and I was, that having long hair, and while you gonna, I mean, you are a cricketer or you are a fast bowler, so while you go run and your hair bounce, that
Hmm.
gives you aesthetic.
Hmm.
So I needed this aesthetic too.
Sure.
So I wasn't ready to lose my hair that time. So on 2020, this drug finasteride popped up in front of me, but I was not that guy. A random drug showed up to me, and I'm just gonna go and buy this and take it. I researched on it very well.
Hmm.
What is what's the side effect? What what it can cause? So on the leaflet, I still remember that I took this drug uh, 8 months, total 8 months. So on 2020, I took it three. Then I
Hmm.
started this drug on 2024.
Hmm.
Then on 2024, I took this drug about 5 months.
Hmm.
First time on 2020, I didn't crash. Nothing happened at all. My dose was I splitted 1 milligram pill to three. I split
Hmm.
it to three. Then I took it every other day.
Okay.
Every other day. So that time, then I thought that let's come back to the point of 2022, 2020. Uh, so this drug popped up in front of me. I started researching about this, the leaflet of side effect, and you know that there are many doctors, so-called doctors, just wear apron, white apron, and start praising finasteride. There are tons of them.
Right.
So I was deceived by them, but n- not totally. So I thought, why I just don't go to my local clinic or doctors? Why I don't discuss this thing about finasteride with them? So I went there, and the clinic is not more than 2 kilometers away from my house. So I went there, and I told them that I'm thinking about taking finasteride. My hair is going. I tried vitamin, I tried many things, but you know that I don't I'm not gonna lose my hair. I mean, I was not ready to lose my hair.
Right.
uh, so the doctor said, I'm talking about 2020.
Hmm.
The doctor said, Noor, you know that if you want to take the finasteride, and there are some side effects including some minor sexual dysfunction, but they are very rare. They're very
Hmm.
rare, but when it happens to you, just get off the drug and you will be fine.
Hmm.
On 2022, I listened to him. I just took the drug. Yeah, I regained hair that time.
Hmm.
Not much, but my hair stopped falling.
Okay.
So I took it. It went very well. Then I forgot. I moved on. My, I mean, I was living normal life again.
Hmm.
Again, 2024, the hair fall came back.
Okay.
So I had that prescription, the same condition. So I went through the finasteride route again.
Hmm.
And this time I'm experiencing on 4 month mark, I was experiencing just
Okay.
low libido. And and I decided, oh, I'm just having some kind of side effect. I should leave it. It's not worth it at all. Remember the doctor on 2020, he prescribed me 1 milligram every other day. But I I splitted 1 milligram
Hmm.
tablet, 1 milligram pill to three. then
Mhm.
it's way less. The dose, my dose was way less.
Right.
So this time, I started experience low libido, just low libido, nothing at all.
Mhm.
I just came off the drug. Uh, I still remember that day. That it was just after four. It was just after 48 hours. Just
Okay.
48 hours. Uh, I mean, I wake. So people call it the crash, and I woke up at night. I was sweating and trembling.
Mhm.
It's like I was on some kind of psychedelics, or right. I just woke up and had panic attacks. I could not think. My heart was beating like as if as if it was racing inside. It was just pumping out of my chest.
Mhm.
I couldn't sleep that night. Then the next day, the real nightmare started.
Mhm.
And it's like I had lost my. The people explain it to anhedonia.
Mhm. Right.
Uh, I I stopped my my personality has been deleted from me. I started feeling like that I'm not living in real world or
Mhm.
something. What I used to, what used to be fun before, they are not. I mean, they are not fun anymore.
Right.
Uh, I started, I started having blunting taste. I mean, I could not taste food. I thought
Mhm.
maybe I'm having COVID, but
Mhm.
I don't have. I didn't have COVID.
Mhm.
Um, and it was before. I told you that it started from low libido.
Right.
Now the thing is, my sex drive is deleted. It just
Mhm.
put the delete button, and
Mhm.
it's just deleted.
Mhm.
And every day new kind of symptom. Look at now, I'm sitting. If I have to stand again, I have to take the support. I have to push it. I cannot stand on my feet. My back is fried. And you know that I was after the day the day I after the day of after third day of that crash. It was less than a month. Uh, I,
Mhm.
I was diagnosed with osteoporosis, and I I couldn't walk properly. I still cannot walk properly. I cannot. Before, I used to have a passion of motorbike riding.
Mhm.
But now I cannot ride properly. But my back is devastated.
Mhm.
And you know that when you go to ball, you have to rotate your hand, right? You have to
Right.
rotate your hand. I just cannot rotate it. My shoulder feels like someone is pulling me back from behind. And then I started to discuss it to various doctors, and the nightmares started from there. The doctors, I had to go through tons of blood tests. I mean, hormonal, uh, whatever test it calls.
Yeah.
The DECA
Hormonal
scan,
panel. Yeah.
hormonal panel, the DECA scan,
Mhm.
and many tests. So All hormonal panel came normal. So the doctor started telling me that, oh, you are just okay, you are some kind of having depression or something. Then I told him that, then why this osteoporosis?
Hmm.
Is it came from sky? I
Hmm.
just asked him. So he said, man, it can happen. You maybe have had some kind of injury. So I told him, then before 1 month I was all right. Then how can it happen so fast?
Yeah.
I lost almost 15 kilos of my muscle
Mm.
within 1 month.
Hmm.
So I just told them, and they didn't believe me. They just said, maybe you don't having your diet properly, or maybe you are just anxious or some kind, maybe you are taking drugs or something.
Hmm.
I told them that I just only think I do some kind of, I mean, all the young men do whatever what
Right.
I do. It is like occasionally drink, sometime occasionally little bit beer,
Hmm.
or maybe 2 3 cigarette per week. That's all
Sure.
I did.
Yeah.
But they started claiming that this problem because of them, not because of finasteride, because the leaflet is not saying that. You are just making up these symptoms, and you are
Hmm.
just blaming the drug for your own issues.
Hmm.
So I it was the endocrinologist who dismissed. Then I went to the urologist,
Hmm.
and he said the same.
Hmm.
And they tried to put me on SSRIs and antidepressant. They didn't believe me at all. Nobody believes me. Still, nobody. Nobody here around. Nobody. They think I became crazy, or I'm faking symptoms or
Hmm.
something. Even there is we have a family doctor, a psychiatrist. My mother met him and discussed about my problem. And
Hmm.
that psychiatrist called me back. So I told him that I'm having those kind of issues. And I thought he accepted my problem. He was
Hmm.
he was pretending like he agreed on term PFS, post-Finasteride syndrome. He was just agreeing on me in front of me, but deep down inside, he planned something horrible. They were just acting as if they agreed on my disease, that I'm having real issue. But secretly, that doctor told my mom that your son is depressed, and so they gaslighted my mother to that way. My mom had to mix SSRIs and antidepressant with my food.
Oh man.
Then I don't know how long I took them without my consent, but I found
Mm.
out that it was going on. So now they believe me. My dad, my mom believe me.
Okay.
And you know that there are, when you are having sexual and mental health and neurological problem and all these ghost issues, it's a huge stigma around the society.
Right.
So I was hesitating to talk about this,
Of
and
course.
and I was still hesitating. That today I was encouraged by Mother Erica, that Henry's mother,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
guy who committed suicide, and he encouraged me to come here to
Mm.
talk about this. Okay, let me come to the point. And and there are many kind of symptoms. And my joint, whenever I get hurt, I mean, if I get wounds, it doesn't heal.
Hmm.
Before it would heal within hours, but
Hmm.
now it doesn't heal.
Right.
It does not heal within weeks. uh, I like, I just wondered that how this medical regulatory system works and how this FDA things works. I just wonder because it's not AIDS treatment, it's not cancer treatment, but it was supposed to be helped with hair and with minor sexual issues, which it should have been go away. But it's not. It's not. It's not getting better.
Yeah.
And Mark, I have to be rude this time. Please don't get me wrong. I have to be rude this time.
Sure.
The biggest gaslighting about this syndrome is some people say it will get better. Oh, give it time, it will get better. But I have never met anyone who got better. Even look at yourself. You have been suffering. You have been suffering 5 years.
Hmm.
You haven't, you haven't gotten better any, right? You are still suffering.
Very minimal
You are
improvements
still
for me.
suffering.
Yeah, I'm still
You are
suffering
still
immensely.
suffering. This condition needed to be acknowledged, and this is a real condition. And most of the people hiding because of the stigma.
Hmm.
and 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 another form of gaslighting is like, it's like the doctors don't believe their patient. They, even if I talk about my relatives, they are doctors. They they they, they believe their pharmaceutical leaflet, and
Hmm.
and their, I mean, their textbooks or whatever they read, more
Right.
than they believe or they trust more than their patient, even Holy Bible itself, you
Hmm.
know.
Hmm.
So even my the doctors of my family, they don't believe me. They are my closest relatives. They think I'm faking the symptoms, or maybe I started doing something unusual. So uh, that's so that's kind of gaslighting I'm going through,
Yeah.
and every day. And people say that it will get better. And people, another form of gaslighting is people say that, oh, first year is hell, second year you will be all right. No, it's not that all. It's like you are a prisoner of gulag. Have you heard of gulag, right?
Yes.
Someone sent you in gulag. So
Hmm.
first year you are in hell. Yes, you before going to that prison, you have freedom. But now you are under enormous torture. But the second year, things will get easier for you. But it doesn't mean that your life got better. It means that you got used to it. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean that your life has improved. So this condition has to be taken seriously. Many
Yeah.
lives, many people are suffering. Even there are. I have talked 20 more people around my country having exact this kind of horrible syndrome. It's like sometime whispered. It's like someone whispered ghost inside you. So, but they are hiding it. I have talked to more than 20 peoples around my country having exactly same syndrome like me.
Hmm.
There are many. some of them are PSSD, post SSRI sexual dysfunction,
Sure.
but they are hiding their this condition because of stigma.
Hmm.
Uh, I just cannot understand that how a pill which was supposed to help with hair or supposed to help with some kind of skin related issues gonna can cause this devastating syndrome. All I can say is my life is finished just by 30.
Noor, my heart goes out to you, man. You described everything so well, and I can relate to all your symptoms. I really can. I mean, even the bone issues. I haven't been diagnosed with osteoporosis myself, but I wouldn't be surprised if I did get a diagnosis for it at some point. Um, it's devastating. It ruins every aspect of your life, and I understand that. You know, not everybody gets better from this. And this is what I try to convey to people. You know, some people after a year or two, maybe 3 years, they'll see improvements. That's not the case for everybody. You know, some people end up getting worse over time. Some people maybe stabilize, but they don't improve either. And I know how difficult all this is for you. I have a couple questions here just to clarify. So, did you say you took finasteride initially back in 2022?
Yeah, on
Okay.
2022, I took it 3 months. Doses
Okay.
was the same. I splitted the drug into three
Mhm.
and 1 milligram pills to three split and took it every other day. So when the hair fall stopped, I just go off fine.
Mhm. And you had no issues during that time. It was only after the second time that you started
Yeah,
in
second time.
2024 when you developed the
Yeah,
issues. Is that right?
and the funny thing is, do you know the want to know the funny thing?
What's that?
The funny thing is, I went to tons of doctors. They endocrinologist, neuroendocrinologist, neurologist, urologist. They all just gaslighted me and denied this syndrome. But ironically, who agreed with my syndrome is that dermatologist.
Dermatologist.
Yeah,
Really? Wow.
really. It's not just agreeing. I just showed him properly. He just wondered that he never heard this kind of thing, and he sweared me that he is never going to prescribe finasteride again.
Wow.
And I told I showed you your channel and many people there,
Hmm.
and he
Hmm.
said that, well, if you came off the drug, well, when you get off the drug, you should be fine. Then I said, no, the problem is started then. The problem is started when I got off the drug.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I I was having low libido at first. Then I got
Hmm.
off the drug.
Hmm.
After just 48 hours, I had full crash and everyday new symptoms.
Hmm.
Even I cannot I cannot having eye contact with you. I'm struggling with it.
Sure.
I used to play video game hours and hours, but now I cannot play a minute. My brain
Hmm.
races.
I'm so sorry, man. I really am. Let me ask you this, Nor. So, what was the turning point for your parents to finally believe you?
Actually, they believed me when I got osteoporosis.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the
That's
physical
not
symptom. You
that's
can no
not
one can
normal.
deny.
Yeah, that's not normal for a
Yeah,
30-year-old healthy male to get
they
osteoporosis.
they saw that I used to go to the playground every day.
Hmm.
I used to go to practice. I used to go to gym every day. I used
Hmm.
to play video game sitting on my chair hours and hours.
Hmm.
Now I need a stick to walk. Now they come
Yeah.
to the point that I'm not faking symptoms. Um,
Yeah. I'm at least glad to hear your family believes you now. I know a lot of families don't believe their loved ones when they talk about how they developed these issues from finasteride. So at least you got some validation there. It doesn't necessarily make the situation easier, but I'm glad to hear your family believes you at least. Yeah, if you want to talk about how Erica encouraged you to do this, Henry's
Well,
mother, it's
with
she's a wonderful woman.
with due to respect, I was with due respect to her. I was one day having conversation with her. I was drained so much,
Mm,
and she told me that Noor, well, there is so much stigma about it, and I totally get it. That why you are hiding your problem and why you are not speaking out. I totally get it. It's okay that you have your right to remain silent, but think it twice. Imagine someone murder you. Someone murdered
mm,
you. You are
mm,
murdered by someone, and God gave you, and your soul is hanging around, and
mm.
God gave you the opportunity to speak. And what would you do? Wouldn't you tell who was your murderer?
Right, absolutely.
And that thing hurt me the most. And
Yeah,
and I cannot, because of my slurry speech and my poor, my weak English, I cannot explaining this way better. But she meant that, and
yeah.
because of this word, I just, I mean, desperate to speak out, and it was her credit.
I'm really glad to hear that you guys have been talking. Erica is a wonderful woman, and she's a strong supporter of our community, especially considering her circumstances where her son took his life from this. So I'm really glad that she encouraged you to do
Yeah,
this. It's really important that more people do it because this is how we're going to ultimately defeat this issue is by collaborating and speaking out about it. It's tough, man. Um, Nor, you really went through pretty much all my questions here. You answered everything extremely well. I really appreciate the thoroughness of all this. Before we hop off, do you have anything else you want to tell the audience?
I want to tell the audience that before taking any kind of drugs, or before taking before listening to your doctors, and before playing with your hormones, and before playing with your genes, think thousand times, and don't even take finasteride or these 5-AR inhibitors. And one thing, in my country, the dermatologist prescribe dutasteride. Have you
Mm-hmm.
heard of it?
Yeah.
Dutasteride, which is more dangerous than finasteride.
Mm-hmm.
They prescribe dutasteride like candy.
Mm-hmm. Wow. These
So
medications are handed out very easily to people.
yeah, it's like it's like it's like some kind of chemical weapon under the pharmaceutical cloak being spreaded to the society and to the
Mm-hmm.
young people, and they end up castrated and sick.
Yeah. Right.
So many lives are being destroyed because of this. I'm not gonna call them medication. I'm going to call them chemical weapons or whatever. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna call them medication. So I'm gonna. That's it. That nobody should play with their natural hormones or genetic things or something,
Right.
and nobody should blindly believe whatever it's written on pharmaceutical leaflet or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the side effect listed here. And these companies are just like the cartels. They are
Mm-hmm.
notorious for this. I mean, they're notorious for hiding side effects, the real side effects. Look
Right.
at the finasteride leaflet. There are some minimum sexual problem, but but never mentioned this kind of horrible syndromes,
Yeah.
where if I have to count in numbers, I'm having 20 more symptoms.
Mhm. Mhm. If you don't mind me asking, or do you mind just kind of going through what those symptoms are?
It's a anhedonia, jaw shrink. It's completely diminished sexual function.
Mhm.
It's skull shrink. It's osteoporosis.
Mhm.
It's neurological problems. It's joint issues. It's teeth issues. It's nail. I mean, my nail color has changed. It's like
Mhm. Yeah.
something died inside.
Yeah.
Uh, Slurred speech.
Mhm.
It's uh, many physical symptom like look at my muscle. It's just like
Mhm.
rubber,
Yeah.
just like rubber.
Yeah.
Uh, it is high lipid profile. I mean hyperglycemia.
Mhm.
Then knee, my meniscus is fried. I mean knee issues, knee.
Yeah.
My vision, I'm having eye floaters.
Mhm.
Food sensitivity, gut
Mhm.
issues, and the vagus nerve discomfort. The vagus nerve, I
Right.
feel like
Yeah.
someone is choking my nerves here
Yeah.
always. I feel like this always.
Yeah.
Tinnitus. That's the most disgusting thing.
Mhm.
Ghost voices.
Mhm.
Imagine someone threw flashbang in front of you.
Yeah.
It's tinnitus. Yeah,
Yep. I've had that.
many. If my wounds don't heal,
Yeah.
how many?
That was probably
So
20 right there. I mean, that's a lot of symptoms you're dealing with, man. And like I said, Noor, my heart goes out to you, man. I can relate to pretty much everything you're going through, and it's not easy. But you speaking up today, it takes a lot of strength, and I commend you for doing it. It's very important that more people do this. So really, thank you.
yeah, and thank you to thanks a lot to you that you have you have because of your great platform, people are able to express this kind of horrible syndrome. Otherwise, this kind of syndrome would be dismissed even further.
Yeah,
And and I'm really glad to have your channel, Moral Medicine and
yeah.
PFS Network.
I appreciate that, Noor. I couldn't have this channel without guys like you speaking out. So again, I commend your strength, and thank you so much for coming on the channel.
Thank you.